that match.
Thank you very much, D-Man. I'm here with Martin Official, Lunga and Alliances, and if you're still joining us for our analysis here today, thank you very much, by the way, for helping us out. So guys, breaking down picks and bans, there's only one thing that, of course, is incredibly exciting about that, and it was the Swain pick.
Yeah.
Now, Official, we saw it turn out okay, but tell me first what you thought when you just saw it picked.
Well, Swain is probably the best champion in the game, just all around. But now, actually, I was very surprised. I was like, okay, how's it gonna work? Is it just he wants to one-on-one the Maokai and like just try and, you know, poke him from range and out-sustain him because Swain is so good in a one-on-one if he gets a good start. But he didn't have to do much because NRP decided to walk in and give them 2 early kills. He got a first blood. He got down to the lane before Maokai was there, so he got an early CS lead, and he just used it to completely snowball out of control. Very well played. I was really happy to see Swain doing so well.
Yep, that's it. No, seriously, let's take a look at maybe the other picks coming out of NIP. Nif, what do you think of the Zed pick coming in there for Alex? Maybe not ideal in this situation.
Yeah, I said before already that I'm not really a fan of Zed, and I think if they picked up something different, they might have drawn the game out and then maybe come back. But if you pick Zed and then you lose to level 1, the game is almost over.
And also just to add in, Swain is going to build Outlast pretty much every game, or at least go like Frozen Heart, a lot of armor. Ziggs is going to build an Outlast because he's against the set here, which means you can't kill any of the 2 solo laners. You have to focus on Tristana, who can just go Quicksilver Sash, and all of a sudden, late game, you have no target. And then you just have a team who can constantly siege down your tower, and you won't be able to fight them.
Yeah, can you maybe summarize the game, how it went from there? Because we've heard it from Trevor as well. It wasn't really the dual lane that mattered. Do you feel if they've gotten ahead, maybe, that the game could have gone otherwise? What would have made this game gone the other direction with Swain so fed?
Well, so it's pretty hard for an AD carry to do anything in the situation where the enemy top lane is so strong. It's simply all about the level 1. It did everything because not only did it give 2 kills to Unicorns of Love, Alex got chunked before he even got into the lane at level 1. So he was very far behind from the start. He fell even further behind in CS. And then the bottom lane, because Maokai joined the lane so late because he died, you had an early CS and early experience advantage for the Swain, which meant both solo laners were just pretty much doomed from the start.
Yeah, and if we've seen, of course, and we've heard a lot of people say Maokai is just a very best pick if you have in that top lane. Yet we've seen here today a couple of times there are some very specific counter picks to him. So what did you think of this specific one and the other ones we see today?
I'm not sure if it's a counter pick with Swain, but I think if Maokai falls behind, he can't really do what he's supposed to do, and then it doesn't matter what you have. It's the same for every pick. You see Kassadin's losing as well. It's just if you fall behind or not doing what you're supposed to do, then you can lose as well. And that, as Diffusion said already, the lead in every lane after the level 1, and that basically decided the game from the start on.
Yeah, very mature play then also, because it's not because you get that early lead that you can close it out. What of an impression have the Unicorns of Love left on you here after that first game?
So first of all, you can never predict what they're going to play. So they probably have some counter pick in their mind against whatever champion NIP can play, which makes the champ select very hard for NIP because, again, you don't often play against a Swain. So once he locks it in and you're like, oh, I'm in this matchup Maokai versus Swain, I have no idea what actually is going to happen, which is a very annoying thing, especially for a pro player because you're so used to seeing the same champions in a rotation from your scrims, from the LCS as well. So in that case, Unicorns of Love are looking very strong. And because they had such a big lead, they were aggressive, they used it. NIP has shown in the past, even when they're behind, they will try and fight you. Didn't really pay off. Maybe
not ideal. And if you are NIP at this point and you go into this next game, do you tunnel on, oh my god, they might pull out something special, or how do you go into that game too?
I guess Unicorn of Love have a lot of pocket picks already, so they can always bring something out. And what you should do against that, you should just pick meta picks and try to play the meta. Play for late game maybe, so you can draw it out a bit, and then just have the stronger picks because Swain falls off later on as well, or most of the picks they have picked so far. So I would just draw the game out, pick for late game, don't fall too far behind, still go for objectives, and then turn it around.
Well, we'll see what they decide to do in Game 2. We have to take a quick break, but when we return is Game 2 between the Unicorns of Love and Ninjas in Pajamas. We'll be right back.